Right here, I have some rosemary that I'm heating up because it's late and a Monday. And I'm going to cleanse my house because Monday is the best day to cleanse. All right, so I don't have a charcoal block right now. So I just figured I'd put it in this small pot. And I'm going to be using this rosemary to cleanse my Angelica root. And I'm going to be showing y'all a mixture of roots that you can use to sprinkle around your house. Very simple to cleanse your house. I know a lot of the workings that I've been doing lately have been a little complex to the average person. So I thought I'd make it a little simple and I'd show you guys a method that you can use at home to start if you guys are not comfortable with some of the things I mentioned. So here it is. This is all you're going to need. Angelica root, very cheap, salt, and a mortar and pestle. A mortar and pestle, I meant. All right. So now that I got this smoking just a little bit, I'm gonna take my Angelica root. All right. I'm gonna cleanse these roots in the smoke. And I'm gonna say the following affirmations as it's smoke cleansing, with this rosemary as it's burning. Like I said, I know this looks a little unorthodox, but it's because I don't have a charcoal block and it's really late and I don't know where I could go get one at this hour. I want to take advantage of it being Monday. Alright, so I'm smoke cleansing this. Ooh, hot. Alright, my setup is a little bit messy, but I'm going to go ahead and add my Angelica root into my mortar and pestle. Now I've already blessed and activated this. I've cleansed it actually, and then I spoke my affirmation. Okay, so here we are. I had to move locations because it was just too much. I wanted to show y'all the affirmation you're saying while you are activating your rosemary while you're activating your Angelica root. I'm going to be reading this. You're going to say, Spirit of Angelica root, I call forth with respect and reverence. I ask to awaken my hands and purpose. Aid me in, and then you're going to state your intention clearly. All right, I've already done that. It's just hard to do all this and, with the smoke alarm going off. And, I'm actually trying to do this. So next you're going to get your Psalms. You're going to read Psalms 23 or Psalms 91. I'm probably going to do both. And I'm going to read that over this salt and Angelica root. And I'm probably going to add the rosemary into the mixture because I don't want to waste it. I just used the rosemary to smoke cleanse the Angelica root before I activated it. And I said my intentions. Then I put it in the mortar and pestle. And then, or pester, I forgot how to say it. And you're going to get your salt. So now that I have prayed Psalm 91, Psalms 23, and I have spoken to the herbs and the root, and I've asked it to do what I'm doing, in this case, cleansing my house, I'm going to take this mortar and pestle, I'm going to grind it up. All right, I add a little bit of Florida water and Palo Santo and some blue in there, or they call it Veranda. It's like this chalk cube, and it's like and some water cleanser in there. I made a little mixture of it. I took a little spiritual bath in the bathroom before I did this. It is important that you cleanse, like you take a shower first, and then you cleanse your body spiritually before you do this kind of thing. It'll work better on Monday because Monday is the day of cleansing, so it's like an extra boost. I think we're in a waning moon phase also. You're going to keep grinding until it's a fine powder. All right. I put that rosemary in there too. That's going to aid and assist in this. I'm going to put all the benefits of this mixture on the screen in a minute. And then after you're done with this mixture, you're going to sprinkle it around your house. And I'll show you how to do that. Anything else, I will save it for the end. I'm going to keep working this until it's fine. And then I'll be right back. Oh yeah, sometimes this kind of, doing it this way, I don't know, you can turn this around and do it this way. There's a couple ways you can use this. But you want to make this a real fine powder. Now this next one, you could use protection oil, rum, money oil, whiskey, or your blood. So I'm going to use some of my blood in this. I'm not going to show it because obvious reasons, TikTok, and that's all I got right now. So I'm going to use this rely-on device for people with diabetes. You prick your finger with this, so this is convenient. If you don't want to make yourself bleed, like I said, I already told you the alternatives, but blood is like the strongest thing you can use right now. And, you know, I've been pushed to do that, so, you know, it's not recommended. But if you don't want to cut your finger or anything, I'm not recommending anybody cut their finger. This is the most easiest way. I'm going to be using my middle finger because your middle finger represents ether out of all the elements. And I'm going to use my left hand because your left hand is closer. Really, your ring finger is closer to your heart, but I'm going to use my middle finger for ether. All right, and I'm going to be feeding this Angelica root. I also add a little bit of master root in there too, and hyssop as well. Now, what I like to do is I take after I prick my finger with this, I promise you, it's not as bad as you think when it comes to this. It's a tiny needle, and if you read the instructions and you do it right, it doesn't even really hurt. And plus, I used to donate plasma all the time, so I'm used to it. But I like to take my mortar and I'll rub my finger all on that, and then I will, you know, grind it up with the blood in there. Now, while you're doing this, you're gonna feel something. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody is unique, so you will feel something. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna put it in the four corners of my house, and I might put a little bit in my Venue Greek money bowl at my door and in my wallet, and I might make this a mojo bag as well. And I'm gonna feed this mojo bag too. Right, but that's how you do it. It's pretty self-explanatory. You're just gonna sprinkle it in the corners, the four corners of each part of your house. All right. Follow me if you want to know more on. Y'all give me a follow if y'all are interested in more root working tips, and if there's something in particular that you would like to see me work next.